Hello and welcome to Law's Accident Claims. If you found this page in this website because you or a loved one has suffered an accident, you're looking for more information to decide whether to or how to make a claim for compensation for personal injury, you want to know what options are available to you and perhaps what to do next. If you're here because of a recent accident, whether it's as a result of a road traffic accident involving a car, a motorbike or a bicycle, as a pedestrian or pillion rider, an accident at work, a slip, trip or fall accident, or perhaps due to bad medical treatment or advice, then you've come to the right place. In this video, I want to give you a quick explanation on the best way to navigate this site so that you can get to the information that you need as quickly as possible. I know what it's like to have to wade through a lot of information to find answers to questions. It can get very confusing and overwhelming. So I want to make this as easy for you as possible, because I also know what it's like to have an accident. Below this video you will find answers to some of the most frequently asked questions, such as how much will it cost me, how long will it take, how much is my claim worth, and how to choose who to instruct to help me with my accident claim. I recommend that you start there to get general information about making a claim, and then moving on to more specific information to do with your type of accident, which you can navigate by clicking on the relevant tabs at the top of this page. To the left of this video, you'll find more links to more specific personal injury articles organised into categories for the different types of accident claims. Simply select the category that is most relevant to your accident. To the right of this video is a request form where you can obtain a copy of what to do to increase your odds of a successful accident claim and secure the best financial settlement reasonably possible. The report is complimentary and doesn't obligate you in any way to use our service. It is designed to help you improve your prospects of successfully claiming compensation for your accident. At this time, we have complimentary reports available for all types of road traffic accidents such as car and motorbike accidents, and there's also a complimentary report available for work accidents. If you are a passenger or pillion rider in an accident, you may still find the reports for motorbike or car accidents helpful, as the information in them will be substantially relevant to you. If you've recently had an accident, don't feel pressured into rushing into making a decision by instructing the first available personal injury company that you come across. You want to feel comfortable with the organisation or solicitor that you ultimately decide to instruct. However, there's just one word of warning. Time is of the essence. Whilst in the majority of cases you have 3 years from the date of the accident to file a claim for compensation, the reality is that the sooner that you bring your claim, the greater the chance of successfully claiming compensation, because in practicality, evidence that supports your claim degrades over time. By this I mean that evidence gets lost or it gets destroyed, witnesses move address and may be difficult to trace as time passes by, not to mention that people's recollection of what occurred on the day of the accident fades over time. So get a solicitor to look at your claim at the earliest opportunity, so that he may weigh up the evidence while it's still fresh and available for inspection. If you do nothing else today, I encourage you to request a complimentary copy of my report, which you can request on the right-hand side of this video. If you've had an accident but you're currently undecided on whether to claim, that's fine. But let me just say this, if the accident wasn't your fault, it's important that you keep in mind that you are the innocent victim. There is far too much negative media coverage on accident claims which portrays accident claimants as malingerers out to make quick and easy money. And the term compensation culture is being thrown around in the media not because there's any truth in it, and make no mistake, there is no such thing as a compensation culture in the UK. It's a fabrication of the insurance industry that's been working hard over the last few years to tarnish the personal injury claims process. Its aim is to instill an atmosphere of guilt in claiming compensation. If they can make some claimants hesitate in pursuing a claim because of the perception that is being manufactured in the media, nothing would please them more, as this will reduce the number of claims and ultimately improve their bottom line profitability. So don't ever feel guilty about making a claim, and don't make that the reason not to claim. In truth, fraudulent claims make up such a small percentage in the total number of claims because most are weeded out by solicitors and by the court system. That's why I get cross when I read so much negative stuff about personal injury claims in the media, because I know it's being fueled by self-serving insurance companies who are only looking out for their own vested interests, in complete disregard to the emotional, financial and of course the physical trauma that accidents can have on you, the innocent victim. At the end of the day, there are tens of thousands of honest, hard-working families every year whose lives are utterly devastated by the consequences of accidents. And it's the responsibility of the many hard-working solicitors in the UK to do everything that we can to mend broken lives, to help people like you to get back on the path of recovery and getting lives back on track. I've handled many accident cases, from car and motorbike accidents involving all sorts of injuries, from minor whiplash that lasts just a few days to more serious injuries such as limb amputations and burns, to work accident claims involving back injuries and crushing accidents from heavy equipment. I've seen lots of horrific injuries, and I get cross when I see the media on personal injury claims being hijacked by businesses for disingenuous reasons. Most people that come to me have never had an accident before and don't know what to do. They've never made a claim and have never thought about making a claim before. I know that for many, it isn't an easy decision to make, and many accident victims make the decision to claim reluctantly and because of necessity. You may be thinking, how on earth are you going to cope if you can't work? How are you going to support yourself and your family, who may be entirely dependent on your income just to meet their day-to-day living needs? So I understand that this can be a worrying time for you. Take some comfort in the fact that there are things that your solicitor can do to alleviate some of your more pressing concerns. For example, help you to receive the right kind of treatment for faster recovery. Help you with arranging a replacement vehicle while your own vehicle is perhaps off the road waiting repair. Or perhaps help with arranging for an early interim financial payment to meet pressing financial commitments that can't be put off to the end of the claim. However, it's vitally important for the success of your claim that you get the right specialist help for your accident. You see, not all accidents are dealt with in the same way, and you'd be wrong to think that any solicitor will do or that any accident injury solicitor will do. That's because the law has become so complex that there are now specialist lawyers that dedicate themselves to particular types of accidents, such as car accidents, work accidents, medical negligence claims, and so on. There will be many claims businesses in the personal injury space that will say that they are keen to help you, but at the end of the day, many are just interested in looking out for their own interests. Your own insurance company will no doubt advise you to make a claim and will offer to send you the necessary claim form so they can pass on your information to their solicitor. What they don't tell you is that solicitor will pay them a lot of money for your claim. You also run the risk that their chosen solicitor may not necessarily be the best suited for your claim. Choosing the right solicitor is important. Preferably, he should have the experience and required expertise for your type of claim, so don't rush to make a decision. If you would like to speak to a solicitor to discuss your options or to obtain further information without obligation, then please feel free to contact us on the above number or through the Contact Us form, as I or one of my colleagues would be more than happy to help you. Take care for now.